Hi, I'm Dan Wilson and I'm here today with Sam and Helen from Mum's the Boss. We're going to talk about how mums can use eBay and e-commerce and sell online and make some money. So what is Mum's the Boss?
Mum's the Boss is a networking group for mums in business. A lot of networking excludes mums because it's expensive and happens at a difficult time of day if you've got children. We're unique, we have a creche so mums can come along and network with other businesses and bring their children along.
We also run quite a successful national blog which has become a business resource for mums in business all over the country, mumstheblog.co.uk. We have a team of mumpreneur experts who write business articles for us on law, PR, marketing, things like that. We also have inspirational writers and people who write about work-life balance, and we have weekly giveaways and competitions.
So what sort of things are sort of mums interested in when it comes to the internet? What sort of businesses are they running?
The mums that we know have got a tremendously wide range of businesses, but undoubtedly one of the most popular are online businesses because they are so flexible to work around the children. You can work at any time of the day or night, and you can fit it around the school run and things like that. And also there are so many things that you can automate in an online business. You can present a very professional business to the outside world, whereas it might just be you working on your own from your kitchen table.
And what sort of things are they selling online?
They're selling a whole variety of things. They're selling, usually they start off selling things that they've had from their own children, so clothes and baby equipment that they no longer need. Mums, once they've had children, often spot gaps in the market or become very creative and come up with new products. And it can go from there.
Well, eBay is a fantastic starting block. If you're completely new to business, you haven't got any idea about having your own website or dealing with customers, it's a really nice way to sort of dip your toe in the water with no outlay to yourself and just get a feel for buying and selling online.
I think in terms of e-commerce, eBay is the easiest way in because there's very few startup costs.
And really all you need to get started is a computer, a digital camera, some digital scales and a whole load of packing equipment really, and you're ready to go.
And you can actually get it started in the afternoon.
I think as well it's so mainstream now. I don't know many mums who aren't buying on it at least, if not selling on old baby clothes, old toys and things like that. So it's quite familiar from a personal point of view, and then it's quite nice to move that onto a business level because it is already familiar.
And I think that familiarity gives both the customers and the sellers some confidence because it's such a household name.
As you mentioned, I think one of the major benefits of eBay is how flexible it is, especially for mums, and you can fit that round the school run and the kids and all the other things mums do.
Yeah, especially if sort of time is a premium and you're working around the school run. You've either got small children around your feet who are getting in the way, so you need to work when they're in bed, or you're working sort of between 9 and 3. That's an ideal time for you to do all your customer interfacing, get your orders packed, go to the post office, or ideally have a courier come around and collect them from you. I think for a lot of small business owners, having a courier come and collect can seem expensive and also a bit out of their range. But there are low-cost courier companies such as myhermes.co.uk who are much more affordable for small businesses, and also they can collect from a safe place, so you don't actually have to be at home to sign for the delivery. And that's a massive bonus for mums who are working around the school run and can't guarantee being at home all day.
The other thing I think is really great about eBay is the community. There's all sorts of mums selling to other mums second-hand clothes and toys and bits that they don't need anymore. So I think that the result of that is a very warm and friendly community. So is there anything you want to ask me about eBay and how mums can plug into it?
If I start earning money on eBay, do I have limits and do I have to declare myself as self-employed?
There's no limits as such. If you're selling on your own belongings, your own things, that's fine. You don't have to declare that. That's not taxable income. However, if you start buying stock to sell on, that's when you will become liable. So if you're just selling on the bits you've had for your kids, you don't, regardless of however much you make on that, you don't have to declare it. When you start buying stock, you do.
Does that include people who then make things to sell?
Because they're all buying stock to sell, to make stuff, that probably will be liable to tax. So the best advice is to talk to the tax people, HMRC, and register with them within 3 months of starting it, and start paying, I think it's type 4 national insurance contributions, which is a couple of quid a week.
How does the eBay fee structure compare to having your own online e-commerce site?
Well, I don't think you really can compare the two because of the traffic that eBay gets. I think if you're serious about starting an online business, absolutely start your own website, but it takes time to bed down and get going, you're never going to get the traffic that you have on eBay, because it's millions of visitors every month. When you're on eBay, you're paying your fees, and those are typically listing fees. So when you put something up for auction, you pay a small charge, and then there's the final value fee, which is a sort of commission, if you like. So that the percentages differ on the value of the item.
I want to get my business noticed. What's the advantage of doing this through a specific shop on eBay rather than just through my personal account?
So an eBay shop is a sort of off-the-peg sort of e-commerce shop, as the name suggests, but it exists within eBay. So for £6 a month, all of your items can be gathered together on a single page or a couple of pages, and you can brand that, use your logo. You've got a URL, a web address that you can send out to your customers and people you know. You also get charged less in the way of fees. So there is a benefit there if you're selling dozens of items a week. But if you're only selling a few bits and bobs here and there, it's not really going to be much of a benefit.
In the hope that one of our mums setting up an eBay shop becomes very successful, how scalable is the eBay shop system, and also are you tied into a long contract?
So there's no contract, you pay for that monthly, so you can end that whenever. Then there's no contract with eBay in general that you're tied into, so you can stop and start as you like. How scalable is it? Plenty of big businesses selling tens of thousands of items use an eBay shop on eBay.
As a busy mum with children and everything else in the day, I'm short on time. What sort of tools and advice can you give for mums to make the most of their time and still be successful?
Well, I think selling on eBay can become immensely time consuming, and I think that it's the first thing is that for people who sell on eBay, they need to be disciplined. So try and set your answering emails, etc., to set times of the day rather than all the time, and don't be afraid to switch the computer off. So there are tools available. Some of them are provided by eBay, some of them by third-party providers. So something like Turbo Lister, which helps you list items, products like Selling Manager and Selling Manager Pro. You can automate your emails, you can automate feedback. That's a massive time saver. But it's not just about the on eBay thing, which is about being sort of efficient. If you think about all the time you might spend sorting out your dispatches, the biggest time sink could actually be going to the post office every day. So that's where someone like My Hermes or a courier can be very useful, because they'll come and pick up.
So if I'm a mum and I'm perhaps not that technically minded, or I'm feeling a bit out of my comfort zone, what sort of help is available for me in setting up my eBay shop and running it?
Well, there actually isn't an awful lot of help on eBay, strangely, which is notoriously bad customer service. You're sort of kind of on your own, there's not much hand-holding to be done. But that's not a problem, because the eBay community is very generous. I absolutely recommend an online community and blog called TameBay. That's at tamebay.com. And they have got a great forum where if you've got a question, you post it up in the forum, you'll get an answer straight away. They've always got the latest news. So I'd absolutely subscribe to TameBay. And that's run by 2 eBay power sellers, so they really know their stuff. And you could also use my book, which is called Make Serious Money on eBay UK, and that's full of all sorts of tips on how to sell and also start your own business and your own website. And you can get that on Amazon and the High Street. Anyway, thanks very much to Sam and Helen for joining us. I think that the thing with eBay is the best way to learn is just to get on and do it. And it's very easy. I mean, if you can use the internet and send emails, you can use eBay. It's not that scary. So good luck.
Thank you.